Lawyers representing hundreds of alleged victims of Jeffrey Epstein have asked two federal judges in New York to order the Department of Justice, DOJ, to temporarily remove its public Epstein Files website, warning that repeated redaction failures have exposed the victims' identities. The request, described as an unfolding emergency, comes after the DOJ released millions of documents under a new transparency law. In a letter, attorneys Brittany Henderson and Brad Edwards urged U.S. District Judges Richard Berman and Paul Engelmeyer to order an immediate takedown of the DOJ-hosted Epstein materials. The Department of Justice publicly released more than 3.5 million Epstein-related documents while failing to redact victim names and other personally identifying information in thousands of instances, despite repeated representations that redaction was the sole reason for delayed release, they wrote. According to the lawyers, the redaction failures affected nearly 100 survivors whose identities were exposed within 48 hours of publication. While the DOJ has acknowledged mistakes, it disputed their scale. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said the errors affected about 0.001% of all the materials. "We're working hard to fix that, and I expect that will continue," Blanche said on ABC News this week. He added that the sheer volume of records made occasional errors unavoidable. The DOJ released more than 3 million pages recently, including roughly 2,000 videos and 180,000 images under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, signed into law by President Donald Trump in November. Henderson and Edwards said the DOJ had been repeatedly warned about redaction risks. They said concerns were first raised with Attorney General Pam Bondi in February 2025, and again after later releases in November and December 2025 showed similar failures. These same women have been up all night using DOJ's search bar to identify and read every single document that was posted publicly, identifying them despite being promised by your office that this would never happen, the attorneys wrote. One anonymous alleged victim said, "I have never come forward. I am now being harassed by the media and others. This is devastating to my life. Please pull my name down immediately." The attorneys asked for an immediate takedown of the DOJ website hosting Epstein materials and an independent special master to oversee redaction and republication. Done correctly and with competent supervision and intention, the entirety of the documents could be republished, with proper redactions, within a day of taking them down, they wrote. The DOJ has said transparency is necessary to address long-standing criticism over secrecy in the Epstein case. However, victims' lawyers argue that transparency without proper safeguards has caused real harm.